Hey YouTube, it's Wednesday, March 7th, and I'm in a good mood because it's sunny outside.
So sunny.
And I wanted to tell a couple stories and then talk briefly about Kony. The other day I was babysitting, and when I first got there, the little girl handed me this note that she wrote. And if you can't read it, I'll read what it says. It says, Darlene has brown skin. Connor has peach skin. They are both adorable. And then she wrote, family. Darlene, Connor, Mia, Emily. And Mia and Emily are sisters. And they drew a little picture at the bottom. And I just thought this was so funny because people say that kids have this like inherent bias based on the race that they grew up most around. And I live in a mostly all-white suburb, and I thought this was really funny because, I mean, adorable could have a lot of different meanings, but I thought it was really cool, and I just wanted to show you all. While I was there, we also did other drawings, and they made me a drawing that says Princess Sabina, and then I said, well, if I'm a princess, I need a prince, and then they drew me a prince. Note the difference in drawing ability between the prince and the princess. For the prince, they couldn't decide on a name for him, so they just started giving him all these names, and I asked them, oh, does he have one name, or is he all these names? And they say he's all these names. Puff, Duff, Nigel, Pog, Bob, Dan, Richard, Nick, Frog, Fred, Banny, Paul, Harry, Pat, Larry, Fly, Gog, Blob, Nanny, Gloppy, Glowfloppy, Guy, Opie, Blairy, Harry, PJ, Feepup. That's his name. There you have it. I married a winner. I mean, look at this couple. Royal wedding. The other day in English class, we celebrated Dr. Seuss's birthday, which was March 2nd. And we all sat around on the ground, and she read us the Sneetches, which I love. And then we learned about gerunds, which are the ing words that act like nouns. And so she gave us these little pet rocks to remind us that it's a thing and you can hold it in your hand because a gerund acts like a noun even though it looks like a verb. And she told us this funny little story to help us remember. Here's a close-up of the pet rock. Isn't it so cute? It's so cute. I feel like I'm in the 70s, but you put googly eyes on anything and it gets really cute. So she gave us these rocks, and they're all named Ingarund, like Ing, gerund. And anyway, so we all got little pet rocks. Mine looks like this. I didn't name it or anything, but my friend got a yellow rock, and my other friend got a red rock, and mine's gray and speckled. And so at lunch, they all had like a little diversity club meeting, and it was really cute. And I mean, I'll never forget what a gerund is now. Since everybody's talking about it on the internet, I wanted to mention the whole Kony thing with the invisible children and the LRA and all that. Last year at my school, they had an assembly that Invisible Children put on about the LRA and the stuff that's going on in Rwanda. So I didn't watch the documentary because I already feel like I know a fair amount about the cause. To me, this whole Kony thing feels like the Hunger Challenge, which my last video was about, and how people all of a sudden gather together to support a certain cause that they may or may not believe in, but they support because everyone else is kind of doing it, and maybe they don't know that much about the cause. They didn't know about it before, that kind of thing. So I'm glad people are aware of the Kony problem in Rwanda and the child soldiers. Obviously, that's a terrible tragedy. But for me, it feels like another example of you should support causes you believe in because you believe in them and not just because everybody else is. Also, a lot of people are changing their profile pictures to be about Kony, and sorry, but that doesn't do anything. And all this talk on Facebook, I don't feel like does a whole lot either. You actually have to act on it. You have to do something about it. Obviously, awareness is great and spreading the word is awesome, but you have to do something about it. I'm not hating on charity. Oh my gosh, I don't mean to hate on charity. This has happened twice. These things just have happened recently. I'm not mad that people support causes. I'm just upset that sometimes people are kind of hypocritical about it and they don't know the best way to go about it. I'm not saying I do necessarily, but I see through a lot of these people and I feel like their care is superficial. I don't mean to hate on people who support invisible children. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I don't think that it's genuine in a lot of people. So that's all for today. I'll see you next time.